Welcome to Sierra Leone. Many people have some sort of view about this small West African nation, and it's probably not very positive. Forming a view about a country from a 15-year-old newspaper report or a Leonardo DiCaprio movie does Sierra Leone no favours at all. In reality, today, many of these preconceptions are very wide of the mark. It's not all good news by any stretch of the imagination. There are still some huge challenges, but this is a country recovering from a terrible period in its history, and it's a whole lot better now than it once was. Nowadays, Sierra Leone is not the cheerless, desolate, corrupt and dangerous place of popular myth. It's a place of beautiful beaches and green hills. It's a bustling, laughing and vibrant country. The people are friendly, welcoming and peaceful, even if many of them are poor and have very little. There's still a long way to go, but things are gradually getting better. Agriculture is getting back on its feet, as indeed it should, because this is a fertile, beautiful country where it rains a lot. Most people do earn part of their living through some form of small-scale subsistence agriculture, but unemployment or underemployment is high, and there is still widespread poverty, especially in the rural areas. In many areas, schools and healthcare are inadequate or non-existent. There is still lots of work to do, especially among the children. Like children everywhere, they watch television when they can. They see what life can be like in other countries, and they know that life in Sierra Leone can be better, and they're willing to work for it. They don't just sit there waiting for handouts. They want to learn. They really want to go to school if there is a school. When they leave school, they want to work if they can find a job. Street Child, a remarkable British charity, does much of its work in the far north of Sierra Leone. Leone Resources, the farming company that I co-founded, is also based up there. We share a common goal, even though we come at the same problem from a different direction. We want to help people help themselves, and we're driven by a real passion for the country. Have a look now at some of what TV's Nick Hewer said when he visited Sierra Leone recently.
Well, sun's up, and we're halfway between the Kenya and the Guinea border. We're travelling up to that remote part to see what it is that Street Child is doing on the educational front for kids that can't get to school, mainly because there aren't any schools up in those remote areas. Out of all the remote locations in Sierra Leone, why did Street Child choose Tambaka as the place to begin its rural education project? Because Tambaka is the largest and poorest chieftain in Sierra Leone, and the school attendance rates were the worst in the country. Something simply had to be done. For Street Child, a wonderful window has opened, but it's not a very big window. It's from March the 15th to June the 15th. The British government has said, Street Child, whatever you raise, we'll double it. We'll double it. And remember, you don't have to give a great deal. We'd like if you would actually give quite a lot, but every pound or £100 or £1,000 that you hand over, the British government will double it. Do it.
And here's how you can help right now. Nigel Pointer of Leone Resources is running in the Sierra Leone Marathon later this month in aid of Street Child. Maybe you could consider giving him a bit of sponsorship. A few pence or a few pounds, it all helps, and everything goes to Street Child. And remember, it's doubled up by the British government. Add in a bit of gift aid and £10 becomes £22.50, £26 becomes almost £60. And believe it or not, that's almost enough to pay for a teacher for a year in a Street Child school. You can sponsor Nigel through his Just Giving page. Go to justgiving.com and search for Nigel Pointer. Many thanks.
Sit down.